Good morning. So in this lecture we will see how to find a factorial of a given number. Next we will write a program to reverse a given number, and last one is to display first n Fibonacci numbers. Let us see one by one. So factorial of a given number. Suppose if I want to find a factorial of a 5, then this is calculated by 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So this is equal to 120. Or we can also compute the factorial of the 5 in this way also: 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. So here we are implementing a program to calculate a factorial of a given number from 1 to 1 is multiplied to 2, then 3 and 4 and finally 5. So in this direction we are implementing a factorial of a given number. So we have declared three variables I. So every time the I value will be changing. So I will be having first time initially 1, later I value is changed to 1, 2 and 3, 4, so on up to a given number. And second variable, that is num, we have taken to store a given number. And fact is a variable which will be holding a factorial of a given number, that is result. So initially we are asking the user to enter a number for which he want to find a factorial. So the user will enter a number. Say for example, whenever user enters a number 5, so this 5 will be stored in a variable n, and this is a block of the code which calculates a factorial of a given number. So I is initialized to 1, so that to start finding the factorial of a given number calculation. So initially we check the I is less than or equal to n. So here I value is 1 and n value is 5. So this condition is satisfied. So the control will enter into the loop. The content of fact is multiplied with I. So fact value is 1. So I value is 1. So 1 into 1 is 1 here. So now the fact value is what here? 1. So the factorial, the present value of fact is what here? 1, when I is what here? 1. So next we increment the value of I by 1. So now the value of I is what here? 2. So again the control will go to the while loop and it will check a condition. So 2 is less than 5, less than or equal to 5. Yes, the condition is satisfied. Again it will enter into the loop. So the fact value is 1, previous value, and I value is 2. So 2 into 1 equal to 2 here. So when I value is 2, the fact will be having what here? 2. So again I value is incremented by 1. The control will go back to the while loop. So now I value is 3. 3 is less than or equal to 5. Yes, the condition is true. The factorial is computed. So when I value is 3, the fact value is what here? 6. So this process will be continued till the value of I is 5. So when value of I is 5, the fact will be having the value 120. So Again the I value is incremented by 1. So I value is what here? 6. The 6 is less than or equal to 5. So neither it is less nor it is equal to. So the condition will be failed and it will come out from the loop, and this particular statement will be executed. So here the first percentage d will display the number for which we are calculating a factorial, and second percentage d for displaying a result. So finally this statement will display the factorial of 5 is 120. So next program we shall see which is for the reversing of a given number. So to reverse a given number, say for example, if I enter a number 123, so the 3 has to come to the first position, the second number as usual second position, the first number has to come to the last position. Okay, so this is what here reversing a given number. So what we are doing to extract this number, suppose if I want to bring this number to the first position, so first I have to separate this number. So to separate this number we are using this statement. So here let us consider our number is 123. So 123 modulus 10. So 10 20s are, say 120. So the remainder is 3. So this third last number we have extracted. So to extract every time the last digit of a number, so we are using this particular expression. So whenever we extract the last digit, we have to bring this last digit to the first position in a reverse number. So for that purpose we are using this particular statement, that is reverse into 10 plus remainder. So the value of reverse is 0, that is 0 into 10 plus 3. So this is equal to 3 here. The last digit from original number is separated and it is placed to the first position in a reverse variable. So once after extraction and placing it to the first position, we have to remove the last digit from the original number. Means we have to remove this 3 from the original number. So to do this we are using this particular statement, that is num divided by 10 here. So our original number is 123 divided by 10. So 10 ones are 10, 10 ones are 10, 2 left here, it becomes 23. So 10 twos are 20, 3 is remaining here. So 0.10 3s are 30. So the value of num became how much here? That is 12.3. So because of this is of type integer, this fraction part is neglected. So the content of num becomes how much here? 12 here. So this is our updated number here. So again the control will go back to the while loop the value of num is checked, so the num is now 12 it is, so 12 is not equal to 0. Again this process will be repeated. So next second, when second time this process is repeated, the 2 is extracted from the original number and it is placed at the second position, and similarly when it is third time it is repeated, the 1 is extracted and that is placed at last position here. So then value of num becomes what here? 0. So here fourth time the condition will be fail, the loop will control out from the loop will come out from the control will come out from the loop, then it will display what here? The reverse of number. The reverse number is nothing but say 321 here. So these are the basic steps which are written one after another to reverse a given number. So next we shall see about displaying a Fibonacci number. So let us first understand what is meant by the Fibonacci number. So it is defined as the series of numbers such as 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, so on here. So here the number has been formed, the 2 is formed by adding previous 2 numbers here. Similarly the number 3 is formed by adding previous 2 numbers. Here 5 is formed by adding previous 2 numbers. So this is we called as what here? Fibonacci numbers. Say here 21 is formed by adding previous 2 numbers. Means we have to generate a sequence of the numbers by adding previous 2 numbers. See this is a value of n. Here 2 is here 2 is formed by adding previous 2 numbers. 3 is formed by adding previous 2 numbers. 5 is formed by adding previous 2 numbers. So this can be performed by writing these instructions. So I will explain here. So initially we take the value of I as a 2 and will declare a number. So this variable will hold up to what number we have to find the Fibonacci series, and we'll take one more variable, first Fibonacci number, that is 0. This is second Fibonacci number, that is 1, and third is computed by adding first Fibonacci number and second Fibonacci number. So this will be repeated until we reaches to the content of value n. So first we shall ask the user to enter a number. Up to what number we want to find a Fibonacci series. Next we are reading, say for example, suppose if I want to find a Fibonacci series, say 10 here. If I enter 10, so 10 Fibonacci numbers I want to find here, that is the meaning. So next first we are checking a condition. So here it will display the Fibonacci, first Fibonacci number and second Fibonacci number. So I value is how much here? 2. So 2 is less than n. So n value is what here? 10. So the condition is satisfied. So it will enter into the loop. So third Fibonacci number is computed by adding first Fibonacci number and second Fibonacci number, and that number we are displaying. So the first Fibonacci number is nothing but say 0, second one is 1, so 0 plus 1 is 1, so the 1 will be displayed here. So once after displaying the 1, this number, okay, so what we do, the 2 is copied into 1, means we will assign this number to fib 1 and this number to the fib 2 here. So nothing but this, whatever the content of fib 3 is assigned to fib 2, and we will increase the value of I and we will repeat the step here. So the value of I is say 3, so 3 is less than 10, yes, the condition is true. So fib 1 is what here, 1, fib 2 is also what here, 1, so 1 plus 1 is how much here, 2, the fib 3 is how much here, 2 here, so this value. Okay, so after this we will display the fib value, nothing but 2. After displaying, we will assign the content of fib 1 2 to fib 1, fib 3 to fib 2. So like this, again I value will be incremented by 1. So this process will be continued until the value of I is what here, less than 10 here. Thank you. Hope all of you will understand the program, whatever I have written and explained here. So I am giving an assignment and the deadline is 2nd April 2020. So the question is implement a C program to find sum and average of 1 to n number. So 1 to n number means, suppose if I give say n value as a 10, you have to find the sum and average of 1 to 10 numbers. Next time if I give the value of n as a 20, then you have to find the sum and average of 1 to 20 numbers. So here the n value is unknown. A user may enter sometimes 5 or 10 or 20 or even 100. So first it should ask for the user how many number sum and average you want to find. So whenever the user enters the value of n as a say 10, then you have to consider the number between 1 to 10 and you have to find sum and average. Second one is check whether a given number is palindrome or not. So the palindrome is nothing but the reverse of a given number is equal to original number. Say for example, if my original number is say 121, so after reverse the number becomes 121. So this is what here reverse number, this is what here original number. If reverse number is equal to original number, this is called as what here palindrome. Okay, so you have to write a program to check whether a given number is palindrome or not. And last one is interpret the given flowchart. So you have to interpret the following flowchart and you have to write a program to perform the operation specified in the flowchart. So you have to analyze the each and every steps of a flowchart and the flow of the data, and you have to write a program to perform operations specified in a flowchart. Thank you.